Hi guys, welcome to where I'm going to tell you our favorite dog items. Welcome. I'm Mariana. This is Flora. That just got startled. My Labrador Retriever that is turning 10 in May. Yeah, you're old girl, you're old. So let's get to it. My first and one of the most important items that apparently taste good if you ask a Labrador. You done? You crazy. Is harnesses. First of all, I like getting a harness for each dog in each different color. And she's red. He's bluish green. Kind of like me and Michael, red and blue. Just like we decided some of our favorite colors. And this is Roughwear, and they are not sponsoring this video or anything like that, but I love them. I love this company. They know what it's about having a dog and wanting to go on an adventure with the dog, having the right equipment for the dog that needs to be good and robust and stable. I love these harnesses because they can tighten. They of course come in different sizes and you can put names on if you want. But other than coming different sizes, you can tighten them. So if your dog has a habit of getting fat, or you have a husky that's very thin, but you want to get fat, then that's nice that you can adjust them. They're comfortable in the dog and they are actually designed so that when you clip them, when you're out walking or traveling or hiking, whatever it is, you can actually lift the dog. So this is where the stomach is and the neck. It really tastes good. It's her, so she's licking it, that's why. Yeah, okay, go. But you can actually lift them. And this is really practical because our husky is that kind of dog that sometimes when we walk him, just normal casual walk, he goes after other dogs due to being attacked himself. And sometimes I need a better grip than just a handle on his lead. So I use this one. I hold him. If his head is here, I hold him, and then with my other arm up here. And that does, without me pulling a muscle or anything, I can lift a 26-8-ish kilo dog, which is really nice for me, and it doesn't hurt. And whenever I put it on the dogs, I make sure that it does not hurt them. I make sure it's in places that it's comfortable for them when I lift it, so that if I need to lift them totally off the ground or something like that, it won't hurt them at all. And this extra thing is there's an anti-pulling hook. There is the normal hook, which I use for sledging with Max and pulling me with my hips and that, and then another pulling loop thing. And then there's a little bitty light holder thing here, which we look forward to using when we get the money to buy a really good powerful one. So that's that one. The next one, well done, Miranda. Harness. Yeah, that's your lead. Flora agreed, it's a lead. These are traffic leads. And what's cool about these is not just do they have a very nice handle here. This is not from Roughwear. This is from Dog Copenhagen. I haven't seen any other companies make these kinds. So I actually got it ordered in by a friend that has a dog hotel that can get you these things, which is really nice. The great thing is you can have your dog bags in with Max's. Where is it? There it is. Like we have our really big rolls, but there's also a little net mass here. So if you have a smaller dog that makes smaller poops, because they do that, then you can have a smaller roll in here, and there's actually a hole in the bottom so you can pull it out. But I haven't made it adjustable for our dogs' big bags for the big poops. So, yeah. And then an extra little mess bag. And you can actually take this off, which is nice if you really couldn't care less about this, or you have another way of it. And then the hook. Awesome hook. Pure metal. Whatever you call it. And it locks by you just pulling it down. Can't go anywhere. Up. Simple but nice. Yeah. And this is my favorite part. There is multiple handles in it. To be exact, there is 5 handles, including the top one. So, and if you are good with the sewing machine, you could actually take this top part that they don't have a handle part in and sew that extra and then undo the stitches here, and will let you have extra handles. But I love this because, like I said, if we come to a part where there's other dogs, or we're in traffic and we're really close to a road, going over the road or something like that, then instead of holding this ridiculousness or this Blair, then I can just fast do like that, and I got that same grip as with up here. The only problem is if you're wearing gloves, depending on the gloves, if you have really big thick gloves that I sometimes use in winter, this isn't always easy to get in with those gloves, so you either have to take gloves off or be creative on how to separate. Well, I love this. So that's second. Third, this isn't just toys, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is Flora's favorite toy. What's special about these is this is anti-stress toys. No, they're not specifically called anti-stress toys, if you're wondering. This one is fluffy on the outside, but on the inside it's with rope on, and that's really nice for when you got like a dog, like a husky that really wants to bite. If you get him those fluff toys, he will kill that like you don't know what really fast. And instead of there being gruel skin all over the place, there'll be fluff, as in the filling of it. This one is with nuts and a little squeaky toy, and we bought this some years ago for him, and he doesn't use it often. He's not also that much of a teddy dog. Oh. Hey boy. But he does like it, and dogs need to chew. It's in their nature, and I don't know if this is scientifically proven, but I believe that chewing helps them go away from, get the irritation and stress out and that, which is why I also find it important that they should buy it in sticks or bones or horns. Hi Max, I'm being stared at by a husky. So, want to show the people you tell me? Or you want to take it? You want it? Cutie. Another emotional toy. I forget how squeaky that thing is this one. When we adopted Flora, she came with a half dead one of these, basically one of these, but without the filling, so totally flat and black and dead. So we were like, let's upgrade that one. So we got her this one. And like I said, I believe that dogs need to bite. And this one have different sounds, so she can play with it. She's not allowed to play fetch with it. It's what we call her sleeping toy. Basically like a toddler has a sleeping teddy when they're stressed, when they're upset or something. Whining. Then she gets this. Yeah, oh yeah, stretch. Oh, bite. And sometimes when you can just see her right now, just laying and nibbling it in the butt or the face or whatever. Just sometimes they just need that out. Talking about getting things out. The next one. I like these. These, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, Max's teddy bear is the Kong brand. And we really like them because they're really got really strong quality things. This is from the Danish store Bilka. It's can you go away, Max? Or lay down, whichever. Just stop poking your face in my face. I like these because we have 2 big dogs, which equals big mouths, which equals strong jaws, which equals small things break. Yeah, thank you for showing me your big jaw. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so with that said, we bought one that was about this size, and I love them, the balls. The problem is, it took about a day for them to break it. This one has this thick wallish, and you can put treats in, like a husky has not eaten. Nope. Oh, now he's hungry, finally. So, but dogs need to be stimulated, and I will make another video about why they need to be stimulated and that. But you can see Max has been biting his and Floors is all the time. Who's a wild dog? Hey, there's no food for you in here. It's empty. Listen, it's empty. Anyway, so if we want to give them a bit extra, not just feed them in a bowl, just make them tired or just play with the food, because it's okay sometimes to play with the food, especially when you're a dog. We put their food in. There can be about 2 handfuls of the food I just showed on camera, 2 handfuls ish in these bowls, which is about a 1 meal for them. You only get it when there's food in. Go away. Shoo. Thank you. But yeah, love these. They were cheap. Unfortunately, I don't know where else you can get them when you're not in, if you're not in Denmark. So doesn't matter. And talking about treats and food, we got these things. Well, these things. You keep a king teddy bear. These. This is activity board things, and you can get them in different levels. I just fed him in breakfast these days with it, so he thinks he's getting breakfast now. And Michael is laughing at him. I think he's hungry. Anyway, these of course they're missing a drawer and a lid with a rope on, but you can get them up to level 5, and level 1 is the weakest level. It's kind of a mixture of an IQ test and just basically how intelligent is your dog. But Max is a very intelligent dog, and I know this because he can deal with our mat quite fast. The question is, can he be bothered, because he's a lazy ass husky. But so they have where they have to pull away, and don't know if you can see, but there are some marks from some kind of dog's teeth to try and open them. And you can put treats in, whether it's like leather pate or normal treats or whatever, and they have to, like, with one push it, with the other lift it, and then with this one there was a rope and lift it, and Max was really good at that one, to take his teeth and just go up and then eat. And this one you had to pull out with string, I believe, too. That. Right now we only use these because that was missing, of course. But we really love these because it's, again, stimulates your dog, and it makes them tired already from when they eat, which it makes them a dog that's stimulated is not a wild dog. They're more calm, perhaps not less whiny, but more calm and that. And who doesn't like a calm dog? Even the dog wants to be calm, because it's stressful to be so hyper and have energy, but you're born with it. You just need it out every day. It's just the way it is, like kids need it out. So we use this to stimulate their minds. This is another one. It's got a stick. It's not a chewing stick, girl. Where you can put treats in. And the awesome thing about this one is it's just one big mat, and it's got this anti-slip thing, and you can travel with it. Folds up very nicely. And you can actually, because it got clips, you can add extras to it. And each one of these, not the whole mat, each one of these is a different level. I believe one of these, I think this one is a level 1, and these 2 is a level 2 or something. I haven't upgraded it well, since we got it. So this is what we got with the original mat. And we really like this. And like I said, it's really similar, since if you're really a smart dog, if you're a husky dog, you can pull this out. But otherwise, you can take this one and pull it. And where you can have treats in, and this one of course you can roll it up with the treats in, or you can, what I would call like a lily or something, roll it like this so it looks like that and put it in. Or sometimes I even do a really gift wrapping kind of thing. I do like this, and then yeah, also get it in. This one too, where I put snacks in each hole here, and then here if I want to give them more snacks. That. And this one, of course, where they have to pull this one out, and then there's treats here. So that's really good mental stimulation for them. And you don't have to feed your dogs like this. You can also just give them treats, but I prefer to feed your dogs, since it's not always good if you have a dog, especially that's overweight, to feed them that. Anyway, next one. Jackets and bags. I have a homemade dog backpack for Max. He is a husky slash dog, so he's got that build to pull things. Unfortunately, I left it out in the car and I couldn't be bothered to go and get it, so you have to deal with this one. But I love things that dogs can carry. We are nature people. We like going out and hiking and walking and that, so that was a rubber bike from Tina. Anyway, so what do you call it? So we want them to carry their own shit. That's kind of one of my thoughts. You want to go somewhere, you carry your own stuff. Simple as that. If people don't carry, if someone carries your stuff, they're just really nice. So this one is for us. This is actually not bought for her as a bag, because that would be a really, really lousy bag. This is bought for her as a jacket. It's got same thing. It's also rough wear. Got anti-pull and normal hook, but it doesn't have anything here at the bottom. And it's simply because Flora is not a winter dog like Max. Max can go down to -40, I believe we not tested. I haven't been in -40, thankfully. Max is a husky, Alaskan husky, so Malamute and husky mixture, which means he can handle really, really cold weather, and he actually loves it. He lays outside in the winter and that. She's a Labrador. She's like a human. She prefers like those 25 degrees, laying outside in the sun, or laying by the bonfire, or laying by the fireplace in the winter, even though we can't do it. She's crazy. But that's how she is. So when it's 14 degrees minus Celsius, all this is, then we put this on. And quite interesting about this one, what I love about it is when we had just bought it and when I put it on her, I saw such change. She went from this insecure dog walking right next to me like, "Mommy, is it okay? Mommy, okay?" to as soon as it's gone, she was like a puppy again, like, "Oh, I want to go there. Oh, I want to go there. Oh, yeah, you are such a wild little puppy. Yes, you are." Yeah. And there's bags in this. I just sipped it. There's pockets, and just got something. And they can actually have about one of her meals each. So mine is water and a bowl. She could actually carry. I just hit my own nose. She can actually carry her own food here. Okay. Now to the last one. The tent. No, just kidding. They don't get tents. Agility course. I love this agility course because you can train them in companionship and that, but also get them training in the body. Come, Flora. Come here. Yeah, come here. In their body, and yeah. Basically, as people know, agility course. Flora, come here, give him dig pee. Kiss her. Yeah. Wait, let's try. Flora, come here. Flora, ha. Flora. She is totally all over the place. Flora, hello, hi. Come, spring. Nah, come again. Come here. Come, spring. Come on. It also shows when they're insecure, and like right now, that was her being insecure, and it's really good training to feel, make the dog feel more secure, but also that bond between you and your dog. Come here. Come. Hello. Hi, Labrador. I'm talking to you. Flora. Flora. Spring. 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 Dikty. Det min pige. Dikty pige. Ah, there's a button. So, that's the last one. And this is a budget version we've had for a few years with a tunnel. It can go a bit wider, but it's to keep Max out of the garden path. And this part here can actually go a few meters actually. So you can really train your dog well. And this you can of course adjust the height on for the dog. This, it's supposed to be both for Max that can jump tall, but Flora that's insecure, so it's in the middle. And this one was supposed to be up here, but it fell down. And she's actually begun to jump through this, which is nice because last time I used this, they didn't feel comfortable. And who doesn't know sling? Daddy, 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 daddy. Which is also good training. So thank you so much for watching. See you later. Ooh, scratch, 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 scratch. Bye.